Hey everybody, Josh the RV Nerd here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan with a personal favorite today. I love this one. Comes in about 4,375 pounds, and either I'm being blinded by the future that you're going to have with this Freedom Express, or more likely just the sunlight glaring into my eyes. Good news is you're not standing over there across from me where you'd be blinded by the light reflecting off my forehead. Five head? Let's take a look. The light colors inside the taller ceiling makes this little camper not look and feel so little, but at the size and the weight, it's better than just half-ton towable. Bigger SUVs, smaller pickups, you'll be able to handle this thing, well, without having to feel like you're sacrificing on big RV features. It has great storage. Taller people like me, you'll enjoy the true queen bed and the shower you can actually stand in. It also has roof solar prep. Cool camp griddle situation going on, as well as an enclosed heated underbelly for some awesome extended season use. There is a laundry list of sweet features that go into these, and I can't wait till we really dive in, because like what they've done with like the storage under the bed, this thing is the best it's ever been. And what is so nice here is this little camper doesn't feel so little once you get inside of it. It's small, it's light, it's easy to tow for sure, but the combination of the lighter wood tones and that taller 6'9" ceiling really opens this one up. And that's the thing, there's a couple key factors here compared to other brands who build a very similar floor plan. We carry some of those here at Haylett RV, and they have their own high points for sure. But things like the taller ceiling and things like a 60 by 80 true queen bed up here, those are signature calling card features of the Freedom Express 192 that they don't all offer. But what they've done under this bed for this year, ooh, I'm a fan. And I want to know, on a scale from most excited to least most excited, how much do you love this? How cool is this? We're getting a couple big dresser drawers, and you could get under the bed of a Freedom Express before, but it didn't have the struts, it was harder to get to, it was heavy to lift. Now it's nice and wide open, it lets you throw some storage totes in from the front side. You've got a shoe garage down there that could easily be a little pet kennel. I could imagine having our little dog bed down there for my dog so that he could ignore that and sleep on the bed between my wife and I, kicking me in the face all night. I love that furry little rascal. So they've got a heavy-duty strut system to make lifting that 60 by 80 queen bed easy, but look at the finish. Look at the cleanliness of execution, the way that everything just lines up so nice. I love what they've done here. Now, I've seen arrangements like this actually from some sisters of the Freedom Express series. We don't happen to carry them here at Haylett RV, and of course I'm going to sound biased, but hear me out. I like this version better. Now, of course I do, but listen. The other versions I've seen, the drawers open inward, so you have to lift the bed to get to them. You do not need to do that with the way Freedom Express has done this. Frankly, I don't know that you ever have to lift the bed, it's just that it's easy to if you need to. But we're not done with the bedroom storage. That's just the dresser space. You've got the dual side hanging closets on either side of the bed. There's no sharp corners to jab you in the edges, and you'll see that all the hinges on here are now exposed, because they were previously hidden. So if you're playing hide and go seek, the hidden hinges would fail. By the way, the ICU at the hospital is the worst place to play hide and go seek. Now you can see that you've got the dual cross breeze windows there. They both, as the name implies, open for airflow. You've also got a handy vent above the bed, and if you wanted to maybe upgrade that to some kind of power vent fan, I'd be surprised if that's something we couldn't do for you here at Haylett RV. Cabinetry's all pocket screwed, and on both sides of the bed, you'll find household and USB plugs. So both sides of the bed are CPAP and phone charge friendly. The USBs actually work simply off 12 volt. Now, if you're looking for the stage spotlight right here, you got it. And it's actually kind of nice. If one of you is a reader or something like that, you can turn a light on above the bed without disturbing your partner, which I think is pretty cool. Now, if we take a little bit of a seat over here on the sofa, you see that you're also looking directly over here at the entertainment center. But what's nice is this is not the only place that you get to see it, because you can easily pivot that thing from couch view to bed view. and have yourself a nice little time in the evening hours. You know, maybe you want to catch up on something. And the stereo over here, it's Bluetooth, and it has an HDMI input, so that if you feel like adding like a Roku sticker or whatever Fire thing, you could do that here too. Now, inside this little cubby, you've got household and USB plugs, just like beside the bed. So if you do want to upgrade your entertainment, you want to like have a little phone charge station, you can do that as well. But the thing is, this little camper right here, it's small on size, but man, it is big on storage. For no bigger than this thing is, you can pack heavy. So let's actually start down here, and you can see some good countertop prep space here. And that is a, you know, stove back, like countertop to cabinet bottom backsplash right there. Plus you got the folding glass cover. You don't cook on the glass, by the way. I can't believe I still need to explain this to people, but you know, maybe everyone's not aware. But no, you don't cook on that glass. You lift the glass up and cook on the burners below that. So every little nook and cranny they possibly could, they opened up. Triple plywood full extension drawer here. This is not particle board with a sticker wrap. It's the kind of stuff that's going to hold up better, stronger, longer. Now, a lot of lightweight trailers under the sink will give you full-size doors like this, but you'll usually... I don't even know if I want to say usually. I'll say sometimes. I'll leave this for you to investigate. You sometimes don't get that bottom storage area right there. Now, something else you're not going to find a whole lot of other places is the Freedom Express utensil drawer. That is the best, smartest, most amazing use of space under sink I have ever seen. They have to have it patented because I don't see it anywhere else, because if this isn't patented, other manufacturers are just daft for not doing it. It's brilliant because it gives you a segmented fork, spoons, knives, whatever, you know, little slots for playing cards. And the thing is, this is totally removable. So if you want to take this out here and you know, like have it for picnic time, you can do that. Now, talking about kitchen stuff, I want to point out some outlets because they're not always readily visible here, but they're easy to reach. Like back there, you can see some outlets there. And then you've got another set of outlets up here under that overhead cabinet, which is where a lot of laminated lighter weight trailers have to put them, because the walls actually are not quite thick enough to have a lot of power outlets installed in the sidewall. The let me get this out of the way here real quick. I'm going to slide over here. Right next to the door, you can see, first of all, a full viewing window, but we do have ourselves a very handy pantry space right by the refrigerator. Within easy reach, you can walk in and out of the camper, grab some stuff real fast and easy. Now, over here, this is a much larger upgraded refrigerator that we've applied to this RV. This is a 12-volt DC compressor fridge, so it cools faster. The RV doesn't have to be level. It is safe to use in transit. And they only draw like 3 or 4 amps once they're down to temp. And one of our employees is actually full-time living in a Coachmen family product right now with that exact same refrigerator. He's had that thing running for about 6 months straight. The only problem he's had is he had to turn the fridge down from 10 to 4 because he was freezing his milk. You know, you don't want a crusty milkshake on your Captain Crunch. I'm killing myself over here. Frozen milk, Captain Crunch. What a wasted opportunity for an amazing pun. Now, while we're over here, I'm never going to forgive myself. Hope you can forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments. Say, hey, we forgive you, Josh. I like that little wastebasket by the door, too. Because you know what a lot of RVs don't have? A nice place for a wastebasket. Now, the sealed edge countertops that we're looking at in this RV, Coachman's been doing longer than anybody else. Almost everybody else doing it is, frankly, copying what Coachman did years and years ago. But you can see over here we've got a stainless split double sink. And this is a very handy thing here. If you're planning on boondock camping, first of all, this RV is roof solar ready, so log that in the memory banks. But secondly, the split sink allows you to conserve a little bit more water. Now, we are completely carpetless in the flooring over here. There's no vents in the floor, so this is super easy to keep clean. And then over here, we will see the RV with the slide closed in a few minutes if you hang tight with us. But you can see how we've got that extra seating space, and it slides open to give us a little bit more room where we really need it most. So first of all, we've got like simulated cinema seating right here, that fold down armrest. It's there if you want it, folds up if you don't. What is nice is Freedom Express is using a cool version of this where there's actually lighting inside the cup holder for evening viewing, and it does also have USB plugs. All of that works off just 12-volt power. Now remember when I looked up here just a second ago, how those were just dark cabinet doors? Now they're all lit up. They also include some really cool little accent lighting on these guys. And of course, storage up there too, and that cabinet is as deep as the slide, which, while not super deep, every little ounce counts, am I right? The dark kind of shade's doing a good job of keeping the light out for privacy, especially handy if you are using this as a little guest sleeper. Now, if you're like, yeah, but where do I eat? Well, the good news is they thought of that too, because this camper comes with its own free floating table in addition to a completely separate outdoor picnic table, so you can convert this thing into a little bit of a dinofa. Now, what's kind of cool here is because this is not a floor flush slide with a little bump up, you can pull that table right up against the couch cushion, so you don't have to like lean forward 2 feet. Because I don't know about you, but it seems like a lot of these campers, if they include a table like this, it's like you gotta basically fold yourself in half like a lawn chair to try to reach the thing, you know? So you could bring that inside, outside. It's small, it's light, it's portable. There's all kinds of cool things. Oh, one thing I don't want to forget. Air conditioner. We will typically outfit this with a larger 15,000 BTU air conditioner. I know it's a small camper, but it costs a little bit of nothing, and why not maximize the cooling power in here? Now, at a glance, you're thinking, dude, ooh, this is tight. Thing is, it kind of bends around the corner. So what I did here is I tried it out. No, I didn't try it out. I didn't use the toilet. I just sat on it, and you can see I had plenty of good leg room there. And similarly, when we work our way up here, you can see a full medicine cabinet. And I like that little shelf, by the way. But since this camper is taller, it means awesome headroom in here for a big goofball like me. And this is something this model didn't used to have. This dedicated linen storage space over here in the bathroom. And that, friends, is worth its weight in, I would say, gold. How about toilet paper, since apparently toilet paper is the new currency of the apocalypse? And I tell you, when I grew up watching Mad Max, old Mel Gibson there, I always thought in the apocalypse we're always going to be wearing like spikes and leather and everything was going to be greasy and dirty. No, it turns out we're all wearing pajama pants and we're fighting over toilet paper. I want a refund. What a bunch of crap. That's also not a toilet paper joke. Let's look at the slide close, shall we? What a segue. Nailed it. And you can see, even with that slide closed, you can still very easily navigate the entire RV. We have some other manufacturers who offer very similar, near identical floor plan to this thing right here, but they're a little bit smaller, maybe slightly lighter, but they don't have the longer queen bed like this, and their slide rubs right up against that bed. So you don't need the slide on this one. You're just most certainly going to appreciate having it out rather than using it like this the whole time. Outside here, starting under that headboard area of the bed, you've got a large front pass-through. Freedom Express was one of the first lightweights to do that, actually. Now, I always do this. I forget to leave the power on. You see that black strip running along that aluminum skeleton work right there? That's kind of like the LED lighting under the awning, so it can illuminate the basically entire pass-through, and those switches right there will flick that on, as well as the nose cap lights. Now, up top here, that is a indoor-outdoor picnic table that's built in and included with this. And this RV, again, is roof solar ready. That little sticker there indicates where the charge controller would be located should you choose to do that. Right here below wall, Pete the dog, we got ourselves a magnet holdback for that baggage door for easy in and out. And compared to the old Coleman grills that they used to have on these, a lot of people are very happy to see they've adopted not just a griddle system here. I love that little shelf table, by the way. That is so useful. But also down below, we've got ourselves a gas grill quick connect. Obviously, you're going to need one of those to power this grill to fuel that up. But fact is, if you want to swap that out for some other kind of cooker, you could do that too. Now, take note too where that baggage door lies in comparison to that awning arm. I mean, in theory, they maybe could have extended the awning a little bit, but then it would interfere with the baggage door, and obviously that's no bueno. Now, up front here, that gorgeous automotive windshield inset into that partial nose cap. And one of the things I actually like about the Freedom Express Ultralite, that it's big brother, the Liberty. Now, there is no 192 Liberty Edition, but the Liberty Edition Freedom Expresses have a full nose cap. It looks really cool, but I actually like the fact that this maintains the diamond plate down here to help keep the stones from dinging against it. Power tongue jack over here used to be optional, has thankfully become standard. Actually, a lot of the things that we were building onto our Freedom Expresses optionally have become standard. Something Coachmen does on their lightweight units, I really like this. They leave the bumper on the back wide open, and they tongue mount the spare tire. What that's doing for you is it's helping a little bit with load balance. Now, the manufacturer's going to say don't be putting stuff on the bumper. I know that, but the fact is they do this on purpose so you can be putting stuff on the bumper. And a little handy battery disconnect switch right there. So when she's stowed away, you don't have a 12-volt battery bleed, parasitic trickle draining anything there. The, what was I going to... Oh, underbelly. It is enclosed. Let me actually get you up there. So like a lot of ultralights, we have an enclosed belly under here, but look at the material. It's a little bit different. It's kind of like a honeycomb kind of thing. And the idea here is like big Montana luxury fifth wheels use the exact same thing, by the way. They're using the same thing here at a Freedom as a luxury fifth wheel. It is a little bit better insulated material as compared to just a plastic corrugated underbelly. Am I telling you this is a Four Seasons monster? No. What I'm saying is it's a good extended 3 seasons RV. And if you're like me, I ain't camping when snowflakes are flying, but I might camp when it's cold like today. I'll be all over this thing. This is all you need. Dusting off my khakis here. You can see that behind the slide. Now, this is one of the only Freedom Expresses that does not have the wide stance stability axles. I know I kind of jumped gears there, just saw something shiny like those aluminum wheels. And that's because this RV is so short. Those axles wouldn't actually do it any benefit. Back here, we've got black tank flush, outside utility shower, and something I think is cool, separate cable and satellite hookups. A lot of little things don't have that. Now, something I haven't talked a lot about so far is construction. This is an RV that has a heavy use of a welded aluminum structure. We have laminated walls and floor, and the sidewalls are using Azdel in them. If you're not familiar with Azdel, it's a wood substitute material that is lighter weight. The material itself can't rot, mold, or mildew. It can help prevent water penetration into the wall, but you still have seals, you still have upkeep. There is no like be-all, end-all, this one material will magically make all the difference. You still need to take care of the camper, so always keep that in mind. The camera, the camera's RV prepped. How about that? The RV is rear camera prepped. We'll use that ladder in just a minute here. And on the way through, I want to just show you real quick the stable steps. Right next to that, we got a combination bottle opener and leash latch. You can actually put a, sixer, a barley pop up in there and pop the top off that sucker and have yourself a cold drink. The entry door is now anti-slam, which it wasn't previously. And the power awning here naturally has LED lights below. Let's climb up there, shall we? And I know I talk long, so I'm going to try to keep this brief. First of all, just so that you can see, the RV is roof solar prepped. It's also obviously walkable since I'm up here. And this is the Winegard Air 360 antenna system. So this is our camper's antenna, but on the inside of the RV, there's a little rubber kind of stopper job. If you want, you can pull that thing out and you could install the Winegard, I think it's called Winegard Connect, Winegard Gateway, something like that. Basically, if you want to install like a Wi-Fi router kind of system, this is capable of doing that. And one other quick mention here, this right here, this is a roof attic vent. So that makes this not just a good extended season camper, but a really hot climate camper. To keep the roof of this thing, the attic space, from roiling hot, it'll let a lot of that heat exhaust out. But it's got a little Flapperdoodle 9000 on it to make sure the rainwater don't get in you, sir. So let us know what you think. What do you like? What is one thing you could change if given the opportunity? And did I miss anything? Do you have any questions? Let us know. As always, remember, we're family owned and operated, and we'd sure love the opportunity to work with you when you're ready here at Haylett RV. And it doesn't matter if you need hitching, pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, everything in between. The only thing we don't do at Haylett RV is hidden dealer fees. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, follow along. If you like trailers like this, we got a whole lot more of them coming. Not to mention we've got a massive library of not just RV tours, but like how-tos, tips, tricks, maintenance routines, things like that. We are a full one-stop facility here at Haylett RV, and we want to make sure that we're getting your second camper the first time and keeping you on the road and out of the service center. So if that sounds good, take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy Haylett camping, everyone. Appreciate it very much.